strong.
Hello everybody, welcome to another story time video. This time we're going to be talking about one of the people I met back in high school. Now, first off, before we do anything, just like it. Like the video. If you don't like the video, then no, I can't do anything. I can't make other videos like this again. But in other words, if today we'll be talking about a man I knew back in high school. I was looking through my school yearbook, and there's this man. Let's call him Michael. All right. So, you know, I went to my last class of the day, and you know, nothing ever happened in that class before. Everybody was rowdy as ever in that class, and it was the last day of school. Now, some background on Michael. All right, he was rowdy. Let's just say that he was rowdy. He could think everything was good. All right, I'm not gonna lie. he thought it was good, so he was like, "Oh, I'm the best at this," and I was just like, yes. And then I don't know, it's just funny every time I think about it, because I'm sitting here thinking, every day I'd walk into my last class of the day and I'd be like, is he here or is he not? And half the days he'd show up with something new. Like, one day he would show up with the first generation of iPhones. And I'm just like, man. And another day he'd bring in like those type of headphones with like it was noise canceling headphones, like the ones you find at a shooting range. Okay, so I thought nothing of it. I was like, that's nice, you know. And he would always be like, "Bro, I brought something new in." Like, he'd always sit by me and be like, "I brought something new in today." I'm just like, "Oh Jesus, what'd you bring in, man?" And he's like, "You're gonna like this. You're gonna like this. Don't worry." And then it would range from, you know, iPhone to the shooting range type of headphones, or he'd bring in a really expensive item, and I was just like, "Bro, you're gonna get that stolen from me if you showed around like that." And he would always be like, "No, I'm not. Don't worry about it." And then every time, you know, they said that, I would be like, every time I said that, they would be like, "No, I'm not. Don't worry about it," you know, and all that. So one day I was just like, okay. And then he tried to show off in front of this one girl, and you know, it didn't work out too well. He goes, "Hey, I'm gonna go try and impress this girl. Don't mind me." And I'm like, "Michael, what are you gonna do?" And he goes, "I'm gonna try and hop over the desks, you know, like a normal person." And let's just say it did not go well, to be honest. It really didn't. He goes to jump over the desks, and the bottom of the desk catches him, and he decides to, you know, just go over the desk. Like, the bottom of the desk caught him, and he went face first onto the ground on the other side. And I had to sit there and laugh because, you know, everybody in the class was laughing, and I couldn't be the only one. So I started laughing, and then he got back up and was like, "I'm fine, everybody. I'm fine." And then went to the girl and decides to go, "So, how'd you like it?" And the girl goes, I thought it was pretty nice. And of course, she was lying. I'm not sure if you knew, but she was lying, and it was funny all the way around, you know? Like, there was no way that you could impress somebody with doing that. And the next day, I wasn't there for it because I was sick. But the next day, apparently, he tried doing a bunch of other things like backflipping and all that. So yeah, and none of them impressed her whatsoever. So yeah, pretty much the whole thing of the story is, you know, at least be good at what you do with backflipping or trying to jump over tables like you're like an X-Men or something. So yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, do all that, and if you want more stories like this, be, I don't know, subscribe, support me on Patreon, do whatever. I recently just made a Patreon, so if you want to do that, be my guest. And share it so that I can get up there and more people can see stories like these. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace, guys.